Welcome y'all to another iRacing Skip Barber race here at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, otherwise known as Mosport. It happened again. I somehow got pole. Still confuses me every time it happens. We got it by a pretty decent margin too, so have to see if we can actually do something constructive with that tonight. And it'll be interesting to see how we do. Oh yay, pole, now I get pre-game jitters. Woohoo! One day I won't get them at all. So today in practice we've mostly been working on not overturning, because I think that's really what's been killing us lately. And it's been successful in not. I think the hard part is finding the right amount. But here we go. Sure if we got a decent start or not. I think we did. I think we came out all right. Pushing a little bit too much, too early. That was interesting. I think he was trying to be cheeky. Don't know if he was actually trying to get a pass off there. Or just kind of make me wonder. Doing some experimentation in practice also. And I think what I was talking about last time is I think it was fuel. It's not 100% sure, but I think it may have been. See if we can hold on to this. Oh, he's not going to go for it this time, I guess. Arguably smart move on his part. Plenty of time to get some racing done here in a moment. Probably, is he going for it this time? No? Come on!
Nearly missed that one.
Tried to pushed it a little too hard because I thought he pushed it a lot further and it didn't work out. We did recover better than when that happened in practice though. Now we get to do another recovery drive. Yeah, that was too tight of a turn there. Oh, if you didn't notice, and if I didn't mention it before, temperature is currently 78. And this is the low split.
You've got a slow car on the left. Car stop on the left. Go right, go right.
Oh, there's two. 7 more? I will do the math in a moment when I can actually not be in the middle of a turn. 6th. 5 more. I'd be surprised if I'm able to catch up though. Especially if I do this. That was pretty dumb. But I will worry about it later, and right now just focus on the race. Doesn't look like I came out that far ahead on that. Or did I? Well, so far in the race, but I think in my, it's not going to be anywhere near as good as my claw lap. Overturning is why I think that turn has been so weird to me. Considering I've already gained a good second or two on the folks up front, the third place I can see up there, I might be able to at least still get a podium. As long as I just keep putting in some good laps. We have like 12 more. 12 and a half. And I shifted just a wee bit too early there. Draft is helping us not matter too much. So we overdo that turn and don't get the steering right. Now the question is, do I try to push it now or do I wait? So hard to keep straight. I was just trying everything I could do to not hit him. Because he slowed way down, like just way too much. Well, I should say he slowed down so much more than I was expecting. Or I would have stayed way further back from that. So there goes all the time we just gained, so much for the podium unless some people make some huge mistakes now. I think what happened is I forgot to account for draft. It's really kind of pulling me into him there. I mean, I already knew that I was probably a lot faster than he was. And I almost saved it several times there. Just twitched a little too much one way or the other. Sucks. As I then try to blow up my engine. I think what I should have done there was mixed in a little bit of throttle with the brakes. Try to keep the back end planted. That probably would have helped a bit. You need to stop doing that because you don't need to do that here, especially not with the temps like this. And all it's doing is killing my pace. Because now I have like 10 laps to catch up to number 5 there, who I will get. Let's focus more on the actual steering at this point and less on what we say we're going to do or not do. Okay. That just made this a heck of a lot easier. Smooth is fast. Stop being a jerk. What we need to focus on. Got a ways to go to catch up. See, I think I'm still turning just too sharply in there. And when I get up top and see that I'm gonna make the turn after cresting, I need to let up a little bit and then turn in again a little bit later. Because right now that kind of hurt because I couldn't get on the gas as early as I would have liked to. Oh yeah, the other thing I hear is that one thing that really helps with determining if you have too much wheel is force feedback. One of these days I'll learn what that's like.
1:33.468.
I'm wondering if I can just use the tire sounds until then. Nope, somebody had a mistake. Car wouldn't shift. Down to third at first. It's like, go, come on, shift, damn you. That's not going to help. Now I'm curious if, and since that didn't work, I'm wondering if I need to take a slightly shallower entry, turn a bit more once I'm in the turn, because my main goal is to get the car more parallel with the exit curb there. Totally butchered that whole series of turns. It's fine. Everything is fine. House is only burning down. No problems.
33.637.
Yeah, one of these days I'll figure out how to do that turn correctly without having to, like, do that with the throttle. I think I need to hold just a slight amount of gas through there that I'm having trouble putting the right amount because I always do way more. So I also overdo that one, which is now seriously hurting us. Better. Seems like we got a pretty good run out of there compared to him. We just have to reel them in. Speaking of oversteering, so the thing that kind of really sunk it into me that I am probably overdoing the steering is there was a post by someone that we actually raced the other day on the Skip Barber forums who was talking about slip angle and how it had a nice little graph showing that like how much slip angle you're getting versus actual force, and there's a peak for that, and if you're on either side of it, you're not getting the full amount. And it was something I had noticed, and it really kind of just sold it and drove home the point. I don't think we got that great of an exit there. Pushing it too hard to try to make sure I was within draft range of him. Even though I don't think I'm going to be able to do anything with it right now. We've also made that mistake before there. He was defending way too early there.
Left side, 1 minute 34.222, clear.
If any of the folks in front of me would like to slow down and give me a chance to catch up and race, that'd be great. Yeah, I don't expect them to. Could have had it if I didn't screw up again the second time, or at least would be a lot further forward. But that's what happens when you make mistakes, especially multiple mistakes. Should be happy that we're actually regaining some ground. And hopefully we'll actually not lose too much iRating out of it. As I overpush and nearly throw it into the wall. Good job.
Minute 33.947. You're in fifth. You've got 5 laps to go.
And my lack of practice at other temperatures yet again kills me here. Because I knew I could push it a bit further in that turn, but I wasn't sure by just how much. So that was a terrible time to experiment. Or at the very least, I should have experimented by smaller increments. Only got one practice lap after qual today, I think due to the fact that everybody finished qual early. Because I should have been able to at least get another lap and a half out of it. And it's not like the whole 3 minutes they give you for practice is enough. Just had a heart attack. I forgot to double check that I had recorded. Or hit start. And hitting the curb there is going to hurt.
1 minute 33.513.
Whoops. Hopefully that's not going to hurt. Almost did. Almost sucked. Did it? Stuff still kind of perplexes me. I really felt like that was going to be a much slower exit. While I may not have gotten the podium, I would have at least been up there. Shucks. Ah. Almost had it. Hoping for a 132.
1 minute 33.048.
Over pushed it. Gotta do something to keep myself entertained while I'm hot lapping, right? Be like right there, probably too much turning. Oop. Grass is bad, especially here.
They say you cut the cord. You'll have to slow down and give up the time gained.
Well, that was dumb.
You've got 2 laps to go.
Probably would have worked out a little bit better had I not accidentally kept my foot on the gas just that hair bit. That's what I get for taking yesterday off to get a bunch of editing done on other stuff. Should have at least run some laps, some practice laps. Lesson learned.
1 minute 36.804.
I cannot figure out how to get that turn done right where I don't have to dive super deep on the inside. Did it again. Not gonna help if you keep doing that.
White flag.
Darn.
1 more lap to go.
I'm just glad in my rush to get back onto track, I made sure not to hit anybody. And I made a few mistakes there. That could have been it.
1 minute 33.106.
See, like right there when I started out, that was like barely touching the pedal. Come on, car, let's get it. I want that 32. I almost swear that's one of those places that feels like you're not going to make it and then you do. But I almost also feel like I always get slower lap times out of that. Well, we would have had that. But we would have had the 32. That's what I mean. Watch me wreck out, still trying to get it. Like I said, that was just pushing way too hard there. And our safety rating is going to take a huge hit here too. Oh well. Well, I think the whole thing we learned there was we just pushed too hard. We had just kind of taken it a little bit more easy and just relaxed and driven. We probably could have done a lot better. Against my rating. At least we didn't lose too much safety rating. We probably should have lost more because couldn't keep it on the track. Bunch of loss of controls and some off tracks. Well, only thing we can do is take it as a lesson learned and do better next time. We did apply the whole left steering input, which seemed to help, so that's good. And had we won, it really wouldn't have helped our championship points, so I think it was a good time to learn the lesson we did. Even though we kind of threw away a chance at a podium, it was still worth the lesson. So we'll have to see what we can do better next time. And if we really take it this serious, like if we really want to be serious, we need to start practicing in different weather conditions too. Probably just take it to the most extreme cold, at least for a little bit, to get a better idea of how much we can push there versus trying to find out during the race. Which we'll still have to do anyways, but we'll have a much better idea of the limits, which is the important thing. Because I had no business pushing as hard as I was there on lap 2 or 3, whatever it was. With that, if you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike. If you have any comments, suggestions, feedback, advice, drop it in the box below. Good luck in your races, and y'all take it easy.